everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my star sign legacy challenge. This is episode 17. We are here at the moment at Rosemary and Cody's wedding. We have got so many Sims here. We have got uni friends, we've got old school friends, we've got loads of family. I'm going to turn this volume down because it is very loud. But Olive is at the moment just having a chat with her sister. I love that Rosemary's just got married and she's just spending the time talking with Olive instead. That's so cute. Come over though and come and be romantic with your new husband. Come and give him a spousal kiss. He's just having a great time on the dance floor at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the wedding ceremony. Oh my goodness, Rosemary is, now she's not holding back. I hope you enjoyed the montage of the actual wedding, but I thought we could do a bit of gameplay here. They have fun at each other for the rest of the wedding. So we've done most of it already actually. But we do have toast and cake and first dance and celebrations and speeches and everything like that. So why don't we kick it off with Olive giving a speech. It looks like Cameron is just congratulating Rosemary, which is very sweet. It's nice seeing loads of Sims that we haven't seen in a little while. Like we've got two of our friends from high school here. We have got like our nieces. We have got like, so many Sims. But we are just asking Olive at the moment if she would give a toast. So she's going to come over and I'm sure she'll give an incredible speech. She's just got her drink ready. I don't know where she's going to give the speech. Olive, are you okay? She's decided to give the speech sitting down, right? Okay, Olive, if that's what suits you, go for it. But she's decided to give a little toast. Okay, that's fine. No one's overly hungry at the moment, so I'm not going to call everyone to eat yet. Maybe we'll do that later on. But it looks like everyone has started to help themselves to some drinks. It looks like little Charity's a bit upset. She's like, where's my attention? Whereas her sister's just running off. And I gave the three nieces the same dress but in different colours because I thought it would just be absolutely adorable. Oh, and no, look at him. I can't believe how old they're getting. This is his second child. He's been able to walk down the aisle and he won't be walking any more children down the aisle because Olive will not be getting married. Cody is feeling really flirty from the wedding kiss, a single kiss to mark the start of a wonderful marriage. He is feeling so good. He has come to get himself a drink by the looks of it, and he is actually a little bit peckish, so maybe he can come over and call everyone to grab some food. I'd like to make sure we get time to do the cake as well. Of course, it had to be in the baby blue. That is Rosemary's favourite colour. She didn't really have like a dress code, as you can probably tell. Everyone's just kind of in their own colours, which I like that. Nice bright and colourful wedding. It's just perfect for them. We did invite Felix purely because, we invited Haven. She went to the sorority with Rosemary and Olive, and it just would have felt really odd to have like his sister here and not Felix. Like, and he does know Rosemary, he does know Cody, and he is like dating Olive, so it just kind of made sense for him to kind of come along too. I don't know how Olive feels about it. She hasn't really spent much time talking with him. She spent more time talking with Rosemary, but she doesn't want to give the impression, that they're gonna get married or anything like that. So I feel like she's trying to keep her distance a little bit. Instead, she's just having a bit of banter with her sister. It looks like Cameron is coming over to have a chat with us as well. Is this from the Secret Society? What is this? It must be. It must be. I've not seen that before. I can't work out what else that would be floating around. If you know, let me know. But I'm guessing it's from the Secret Society, potentially. But she's not in uni anymore, so I'm not too sure. But it seems like those who wanted food have gotten food, or at least... No, they haven't. Why not? You're hungry. Cody, come and grab yourself some food. He's just chatting with Rick at the moment. And Hannah is just having a great time on the dance floor. But seriously, why aren't you eating, guys? Come on, Cody, come and grab yourself some food. Rosemary is helping herself to world famous Tartosian fruit tart. And Olive, are you having anything? She's not overly hungry, so I won't make her eat. She's not that hungry, but they must be from Olive because I don't know why else they're floating around. They're not spirits from Mount Abbey because they don't look anything like that. That's all I can assume. But Olive, why don't you have a you know, a little bit of attention with your niece over here. Come and give her a snuggle. She's not looking too happy and everyone else is eating and you're not overly hungry at the moment. I do feel like maybe Cody will give a speech, you know, as the husband, as the groom. He is probably gonna call everyone over and give his, if I can work out how to do that. I've set it up. He is gonna do his speech, but I love that he was sat next to Neve and now she's just sat right behind him. Yeah, I know we're family, but we don't have to be this close. Oh, me, honestly. But he is just giving a speech, and not many people are listening. I mean, I suppose he did decide to do it a little bit of an awkward time, but Rosemary's not even listening. Oh my goodness. At least Olive listened to the speech. I don't know how it went. He feels a little bit he's delirious, and he's also feeling a bit embarrassed because he didn't give a very good speech. Maybe Olive can give a good speech. I know she gave a toast, but she can also give a speech as well, and hopefully it will perform a little bit better. Rosemary made a decent amount of money on her day off. I love that. But Olive is now giving a speech. Now it looks like more Sims might be listening potentially, but then after this, we definitely want to have our first dance, and then while the dance floor is free, so hopefully they'll actually stay on the dance floor to have their first dance, and then we will cut our cake. And oh my goodness, it's already almost 7 p.m. Right, let's come over and let's have our first dance with each other. Olive feels embarrassed from hearing a bad speech, but then she feels really confident because she gave a killer speech. Honestly, I love her confidence. I love her so much. But I would like everyone to come over, or at least these guys to do their first dance. I don't care if no one is watching. I just want them to have their first dance on the dance floor. So Chelsea has just aged up. So obviously I've not given her a makeover, but look at her. Oh, she's so cute. She definitely looks a lot like Nori, but I can definitely see Anzu in her as well. But okay, I will be giving her a makeover, I guess. But these two have started their slow dance, their first dance with each other. Everyone seems to have come over to watch these two have their first dance. This is so sweet, and oh, look at them go. Are they gonna do a little dip? I love it. Oh, he's spinning her. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. And the dip, here we go. I need to get a screenshot. I can't help it. The dip is just like my favorite part of the first dance. Look at them. Oh, perfect first dance, and I'm so pleased they're doing it on the actual dance floor. I've actually been quite lucky with this family. They seem to do their first dance on the dance floor. I'm not always that lucky with my Sims 4 weddings, but they have listened, they have followed suit, and once they have done this, because I don't know when the event is actually going to end, I would like for them to come over. I might actually stop them now so that we can come over and cut the cake. Everyone is still on the dance floor, but these two are over here and getting ready to cut the first slice of their cake together. I just have a feeling the wedding is going to end really, really soon otherwise, so I wanted to get this done before everyone left. The guests have started to come over though, and it looks like the wedding has actually ended, so everyone is just heading off now. But we did everything we actually needed to, and Olive, don't you head off. You are staying here. I'm actually playing in Rosemary and Cody's household at the moment, and I'm just controlling Olive because, you know, she is my Sim after all, but I wanted the wedding to be in their household. And I will just have these two feed each other a slice of cake. Oh, she's giving him a piece, but he is not giving her one because he's decided to have a slice of tart instead. Fair enough. Right, I guess we'll probably head home in a minute because the wedding is over. We've had a great time. We want to leave the happy newlywed couple to, you know, enjoy their time. When I loaded into their household before the wedding, they were actually on vacation in Salvadorada, which is really weird because A, I have never known a household that you're not playing just go on vacation by themselves, and B, of all places, Salvadorada, the place that we just got back from with Olive. So I feel like maybe they could say they're gonna go on their honeymoon to Salvadorada, and Olive, as you can see, is just having a great time in the party at the moment. She is the last one here, but she's gonna head back to Moonwood Mill, and yeah, these two are gonna go on their lovely little honeymoon together. We have made it back to Moonwood Mill with Olive. She is just gonna go over and repair this dollhouse, and then she's going to do some gardening because she had wanted to tend to the community garden. These spirits are definitely following her, and I noticed she has actually got a moodlet from it as well. A happy sprite is a happy Olive, so they do still follow her around, which I was completely unaware of. And they seem to have really boosted her needs because she has been out all day, and look how high her energy is. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have a bit of a skill building night. She's feeling so confident because of that amazing speech that she gave. So I might actually have her come over and play a little bit of piano at the moment. I also noticed when we loaded in the lot, she had some new wants. So she wants to do something romantic, she wants to do a dance workout, but she also wants to break up with Felix, which I thought was pretty interesting. And I wonder if it's because of the wedding. She was like seeing all the romantic couples and stuff, and she was like, this is not what I want. Like, she doesn't want to get married, she doesn't want to settle down. She has had a really, really good time with him, but, you know, he is a little bit, I don't know if clingy is the right word, but he is definitely a bit more boyfriendy than she had expected. And she's had a really, really good time with him, but I think just seeing that setting, she's like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But she's definitely not going to be able to break up with him straight away because she didn't really think this through. She's just moved in with him and his community, and now she's like, I don't know if I want to be with this guy. Like, she's talking with herself essentially. So I guess we won't do piano. Why don't you do a little bit of guitar instead? But yeah, it's a little bit awkward, the fact she's just moved in with him and she's joined his like community and everything, and now she's like, is this what I want? So I feel like she's definitely gonna have a think about how she's gonna handle this. I think maybe for the time being she's just gonna avoid him, like kind of ghost him, because what else can she do? Like, what else can she do other than just break up with him, make things really, really awkward? And she was also thinking back to what the girls were telling her previously about how Ellie and Felix broke up, and then suddenly Ellie was gone, and she's like, if I break up with Felix, am I gonna get like booted out? Like, she doesn't know what's happened yet. She doesn't want to be with Felix romantically anymore, but she does still like him as a person. She's just like, you know, she's just done with that commitment that they unintentionally fell into. I mean, commitment is loose because, you know, she did woohoo with someone else while they were on holiday, but that's a different matter. She is just thinking, this is not what I want long term, and she's not sure how she's going to handle it because, yeah, she's just made things a little bit awkward for herself. So for now, she's just going to avoid him. She's got other things to be thinking about. She has agreed to go with Ingrid to try and find Ellie, and then she might have more answers and know how she can handle this topic and how she can deal with approaching Felix. But for now, even though it's midnight, she's actually doing really good. So I'm just gonna have her work on her music skills because she doesn't get much time otherwise, and she does need to reach level 8 and 6 skills, and we've only got one of those so far. So our singing is pretty close, but we work on that in the shower, so it's mostly just our music skills that I really, really want to focus on. It's 9 a.m. the next morning. Olive did end up getting a little bit of sleep. She's feeling really great from working on her skills, and she's just heading over to have a chat with Ingrid now. Olive has made it to Ingrid. She is going to come over and have a chat with her. This is where Ingrid is staying. Once again, we've got the glitch where I can't put down the walls. You can't see everything that's actually on them. But we are going to come over and have a chat with her and basically tell her, you know, about the wedding. She's feeling lost, which is really funny because obviously she's like, you know, she's realised that she's not straight anymore. She's super attracted to Ingrid. And now she's like, oh, I could really do with a little bit of woohoo. But I don't think Ingrid is into that. I don't think so, at least. She's even got diaper throws. Oh my goodness. I am gonna ask her because I would like to know if, you know, she is a potential woohoo interest for Olive, but, you know, she's definitely crushing on her. She is definitely crushing on Ingrid. Let's see if she could reciprocate those feelings. She is, she's only attracted to masculine sims. I thought as such, I thought so. Sorry, Olive, but, you know, you've got so many other options. So I just find that so funny. We're going to come over and show her the pictures of Salvadorada, even though she came with us. And then we are going to basically check in and, you know, see if we've got a bit of a plan about where we're going to go and where we're going to go and try and find Ellie. We have got our first shift of work today, 8 p.m, so we definitely need to get going sooner rather than later. So we've got plenty of time to explore and then enough time to get back and get Olive ready for her first undercover job. Olive and Ingrid have made it to Evergreen Harbour. Olive is clearly suffering because it's not a very looked after place. This is actually where Ingrid met Ellie for the first time. So she is just telling us, she was like, this is the place that we actually met. It was at this like little community centre. There's really not too much going on here, but I just kind of, you know, I scrounged for things, I looked for things to, you know, basically survive. And this is actually where I saw Ellie for the first time, so this is kind of our best bet of where we can start. It's quite a large world though, so if she's not here, we have got some other places that we can look for. So we are going to have a little bit of a wander around. So we're going to come and we're just going to walk with each other and have a chat and just kind of see if we can find Ellie anywhere. The girls are just going on a little bit of a jog. I had hoped for them to walk, but you know, it's The Sims after all. They are just having a little bit of a wander around. They saw that, you know, she wasn't downstairs where Ingrid actually met her, and there's not really anything upstairs, so they're like, right, okay, let's have a look. Let's see if she's anywhere else in this town. So they're going to come up all the way over here. Looks like there's a house here, but it's definitely not where Ellie is. We're not going to go and knock on every single door in order to try and find her. We're just going to kind of wander around because we don't even know if this is where she is. This isn't necessarily where she lives after all. This just happens to be where Ingrid met her for the first time. We can smooth apologise to her. I'm not sure what we did, but I feel like maybe we could become best friends. We can have multiple best friends after all, and I feel like these two are definitely really, really close. I was going to have them take a selfie, but maybe now is not the best place to do that. But I think we could take a selfie together at some point because we have gotten really, really close with Ingrid. But it looks like this place might be a little bit of a dead end. This time it looks like Ingrid is leading the way. So I feel like Olive maybe pointed up to this area, and Ingrid was like, I mean, it's good, I guess, as any. I don't really know where we're going. But there was no luck. So she's like, come on, let's go into the town centre. Let's try and see if we can find her. It's definitely going to be a long day, and they're really, really hoping that they can see her, but you know, there's no guarantee. And obviously Olive has no idea who she's looking for. She doesn't even know what Ellie looks like, so she's really, really relying on Ingrid here and hoping that Ingrid will be able to spot her. And Ingrid is obviously also hoping that Ellie hasn't changed what she looks like since she last saw her. It has been quite a while. So for all she knows, she could be completely different and they may not even recognise her. Oh, there's a rat. Oh, gross. So this is the town centre. It is not a very pleasant place to be, and I feel like Olive is just, you know, talking with Ingrid about all of this, and she's going to propose a crazy scheme. She's like, if we can't find her today, we're definitely coming back. Like, I know I've got work and everything, but I don't care. We're definitely coming back, and we're gonna look through this whole world until we find her. And Ingrid's like, yes, of course, we will definitely do that. I'm determined to find her as well. Don't worry, we will find her. But if we don't have any luck here, I do not know where we're gonna try next. And Ellie is not anywhere around at the moment, so Ingrid is taking Olive to the next place in the world. She is going over to the port. It is not too far of a walk, but we haven't passed her or anything yet, and we're really hoping that she'll pop up, but so far no luck. So we're going to keep our eyes open and just keep wandering around because we don't know if she's going to show up. Rosemary is calling Olive for a chat. Oh, bless her. Maybe she's just arrived on her honeymoon and she told her siblings that, you know, she'd call them to let them know she arrived safely. So we are going to have a chat with Rosemary. Olive is once again feeling lustful, but these two have decided to have a bit of a sit down at this bench. It has been a lot of walking today. Ingrid is clearly again a little bit tired. Olive is still being really, really positive though, and it is of course a really, really hot day as well. We are going to express our passion for romance because we're in a flirty mood, and it looks like they're flirting. I promise they're not. It's just the animation. But yeah, I think we are going to have a chat and be like, really sorry that we didn't find her today. I mean, we've still got a little bit of time if you want to look back at a few places we've already seen. But Ingrid is telling us that obviously we have looked everywhere in the world today. There's nowhere new in this area, but we can definitely come back and search other parts of the world. But yeah, we have had no luck today. But before we head back, let's go back to the town centre and maybe we can head back to the lot we were at before. Let's just see. We're going to come back over here, but but it doesn't look like she's currently around, but the girls need to see that for themselves. They need to double check, and who knows, maybe she will have got there by the time we go over. But poor Ingrid is definitely suffering in the smog. Definitely no Ellie around, so we are going to make our way back over to the community centre, or whatever is it called, I can't remember, is this like a community lot? Is this what it is? We're gonna come back over here, see if she makes her way over. But yeah, this is gonna be bringing back a lot of memories for our lovely Ingrid, considering she spent a lot of her sort of like her teen years here. This is where she ran away to when she left her family. She spent a lot of time kind of living off the streets in this place. This is where she had a lot of character building here, and it was Ellie who kind of saved her from this place. So she is really hoping that she can see her again here, but it's really not looking too likely. And Olive is getting quite hungry. She's needing the bathroom. We do need to get back to Moonwood Mill before we have our shift, but for now we are definitely going to come over and, you know, maybe she's arrived. It doesn't look like she has. We have just got these 2 other Sims here, but still no Ellie, unfortunately. Olive is just, you know, reassuring Ingrid that we will find her. We won't stop until we find her, but you know, it's getting quite late and I'm really hungry and I do have to be ready for my first sort of shift tonight, but we will come back, don't worry. We'll come back tomorrow. I finish at 3 a.m, so I'll get back and have some sleep, and then we can come back tomorrow. And Ingrid is like, yep, there's definitely other places we can have a look there. We'll find her, we'll definitely find her. They're so confident, and Ingrid is so sure she's here. She's just like convincing herself that this is where we're gonna find her. I think Olive has been a bit too cheerful for her at the moment, but yeah, we definitely need to head back. Her needs are going down, and we have a busy night ahead of us. Now Nori is calling Olive. Oh my goodness, we're definitely gonna say yes to our sibling, but first we are desperate for the toilet. It looks like Ingrid is coming in with us as well. We did come back with her, so I thought she was gonna come in the bathroom then. Please don't. She is instead helping herself to some of our food. Why are you doing that with your arm? Girlie, you okay? Why are you walking like that? That is not how you eat. Are you good? I find this so funny. Look at her. She's holding it up there. What? Oh my. I just don't know what to say. Olive is, of course, eating normally, but she seems to come in here instead of sitting at her actual dining table. I'm wondering if the centerpiece is maybe a bit too big, but Ingrid has come in with us as well. We're playing some music and she is complaining, but we all know that Olive hates complaints. This music is so loud. Oh, she's playing, what is it? What is she playing again? She's playing metal music, right? I want to change the volume because it's pretty loud. Make metal quieter for some reason. I love that. But Olive is once again feeling ready for some woohoo. It seems to be whenever she's talking with Ingrid. This has happened 3 times today. Girl, you need to get over her. We've got to find her someone else because, you know, she's not feeling Felix anymore. So we've got to find her someone else that she can be woohooing with. And preferably not anyone that we're living with, because we don't want to make things any more complicated than they already are. But I'm surprised that no one else is around. Like, normally they're all around the place. We normally see them doing things, but there's no one here, so I'm not sure what they're all up to, what they're doing. I forgot to say that Olive did actually get out a loan so that she could pay off her student debt, but I didn't actually get one out big enough for her to pay off her whole student debt, so she has paid off most of it, but we do still have a little bit left. But luckily, I think if we get a call, we can pay off the big chunk, and then yeah, we do have SimCity loan payments to pay off, which is going to be a lot more manageable than the university loans. But it is time for her to head off to her first ever shift. I haven't actually seen her uniform. Oh goodness me. I'm gonna say that she's put on like a wig or something just to really disguise herself, because she doesn't want to look like herself. So she's going off to her first shift. And while Olive is out, Ingrid is just doing some air guitar, but again her arms are broken. I'm wondering if it's a piece of CC she's wearing or something, but she is just doing a little bit of air guitar in Olive's house while Olive is at work. Ingrid, are you good? I feel like you're in a little bit of a funny mood today. I love her. I had not realised how messy Olive was. I have just collected up all the dishes that she has left laying around her house, and she's already got 5. 5 dishes here and she's barely lived here at all. Honestly, Olive, I thought you were better than this. With the cops hot on Olive's tail, the bridge over the river is closed for repairs. She's going to have to pull a 180 and try to swerve between her pursuers. Or is it possible to floor it and jump the bridge? She is a confident girl. She is in a very confident mood right now. So I think we're going to jump her. We're going to go for it. She's watched all these action movies. She's like, I'm going to give this a go. As Olive launches the getaway car perfectly over the gap in the bridge, she regrets not getting that novelty car horn installed to punctuate the moment. Performance gain small. She made it. Of course she did. Stunt driver moment from a work event. If it weren't illegal, the perfect moment should be captured on film. She has just got back from work at 3 a.m. and she made a decent stack, almost 3,000 simoleons, but she is pretty tired. She has had a crazy day, so she is heading straight off to sleep. It's 8 a.m. and we've woken up with a water leak, but Olive does actually have a want to roll up her sleeves and just fix it herself. So she is going to come over and she is going to try and attempt to take a shower. I think we're going to try and repair this. And if it doesn't work, we can call the property owner for a visit. But, you know, she does want to give it a go herself. She's like, she's got to complete the goal. She's got to make it happen. So she's like, I'm going to give it a go. I've never done this before, but how difficult can it be? So she is going to get that sorted and then grab herself some breakfast. Then we need to have a chat with Ingrid about our plan for the day. But we also probably should check in with Colin and let him know that we had our first shift last night. He did know that we would be having one. So we've got to tell him, you know, how it went and that we had a really good time, essentially, and that it was actually quite fun. It was quite dangerous, quite exciting. But it felt like she was living in an action movie and she's just going to tell him, you know, how it went, basically. We do also have to make a loan payment, so Olive has paid that one off. She is feeling pretty hungry, so I might have her stop quickly so she can come and grab herself some breakfast. And then she has got the shower to repair, and I think we also have to repair the water tank over here, so we'll come over and we'll try and repair that ourselves. Not too sure how it's gonna go, but she also does want to be friendly with Ingrid, so I feel like her wants this morning, she's woken up, they're really appropriate for her. She is pretty frustrated with all the water all over the floor, but she will have to do some mopping up afterwards. But for now, she is coming out in the rain to try and repair. Where are you going that way for? Is it not? I suppose it's probably blocked. So she's coming all the way around to come and attempt to repair the water heater. And here we go. We have got our payment about our loans. So we do have 4,000 simoleons to make. So I am going to have her just pay it all off, considering the fact we do have money, and then I won't be getting annoying phone calls to make. She's managed to get her handiness up to level 2. She's feeling so confident. She's feeling a little bit angry because she is erratic. So it is probably annoyed her that this has happened this morning. It's like delayed her start to the day. She had so many things she wanted to get done, but you know, it looks like she's doing well, and I'm just hoping she doesn't get shocked or electrocuted or anything. Oh, it looks like Colin though has decided a little bit late, because you know, we have basically fixed everything. He has he's decided he's going to come over and try and fix everything for us. Well, you can come in and mop up the puddles, but we have done all the repairs already, dude, so you're a little bit late for that. She actually managed to get it all sorted, and we didn't even have to mop up the puddles, and Colin did give us 137 simoleons in repairs, even though we didn't actually have to replace anything. He's like, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. Just take this money, I'll make sure things are sorted next time. But you know, we did want to have a chat with him anyway, so we're inviting him in. So Olive at the moment is telling Colin everything from last night. She's telling him about, you know, the bridge and how things went, and that she managed to get loads of money. He's not looking like overly impressed. He's looking pretty standard faced. He's not looking too impressed, as I say, but he is listening to what she has to say, and he's like, good job, I am proud of how things went, but you know, you got to keep it up. You've got another shift on Saturday, so make sure you're ready for that. But in the meantime, you know, I was thinking, and I had to speak with Tara, and she agrees. We would like to throw a party in your honor to celebrate how successful the trip in Salvadorada was. I know it was all of you, but you know, as we already discussed, you basically carried the mission. We want to celebrate you starting this new job for us, and we also just want to celebrate you joining our community. So tonight we are throwing a party, invite a friend along. Obviously it's quite quiet, so don't invite like loads of friends. We don't want everyone finding out about this place, but you know, you live here too, so feel free to bring a guest. And Olive is pretty happy by this idea. She's like, okay, you know, that sounds great. And Colin is going to tell her that the party is tonight, and she's like, oh, that's quite late notice. And he's like, well, why does it matter so much? Everyone's here. Like, hopefully your friend, whoever you decide to invite, can come over, but it's no big deal if not. We're all here to celebrate with you anyway. And you're not working tonight, so why does it matter? You know, we're just gonna have a nice time. We're gonna have a party, we're gonna celebrate, and it's all in your honour. So thank you for everything that you've done, Olive, and you will continue to do for us. It's greatly appreciated. And Olive is now ill, so I love that rush just appeared. But I do think I will end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. In the next part, we will be going back to Evergreen Harbour in another attempt to find Ellie, and we will be having this party in Olive's honour. So we have a lot to look forward to. I hope you're looking forward to it as well. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!